You know the car. Stainless steel, doors that open like wings, the time machine. Everybody knows the car. What nobody tells you is that the car was the small part. The man was the story. Because before it was a movie prop, it was one guy's revenge on the most powerful company in America. His name was John DeLorean, and for a while there, he was the golden boy of Detroit. Picture it, 1960s General Motors, the biggest corporation on the planet. Gray suits, gray men, gray cars. And then there's this guy, 6'4", tan, silver hair slicked back, looks like a movie star. He doesn't drink with the executives. He dates models. He's got the watch, the jaw, the whole thing. And here's the part that drove them crazy. He was also the best engineer in the building. See, in 1964, the suits at Pontiac are dying. Stuffy brand, old buyers, nobody under 50 cares. So DeLorean does something you weren't allowed to do. He takes a big engine and drops it in a small car. They called it the GTO, and it didn't just sell. It invented a whole thing, the muscle car. Overnight, Pontiac is cool, and the kid who did it, he's untouchable. By his early 40s, he's running entire divisions. They're grooming him to run the whole company. President of General Motors, the top of the mountain, it's basically his. And in 1973, he walks away. Just like that, quits the sure thing. Everybody thinks he's crazy. The Crown Prince of Detroit, gone. But John DeLorean doesn't want to inherit somebody else's company. He wants to build his own. Not just a car, the ethical sports car. Safe, beautiful, something that lasts forever. And he means forever. Literally. The body's gonna be raw stainless steel. No paint, no rust, ever. And the doors open up, not out. Gull wings, pure theater. He gets Giugiaro in Italy to draw it, the man who designed half the beautiful cars of the era. He gets Lotus in England to engineer the chassis, the best handling people alive. On paper, this is a dream team. This is a supercar from the future. Now all he needs is money. A lot of money. And this is where it gets wild. Nobody in America bites. So he goes to Britain, and Britain says yes. Because there's a place that's desperate. Northern Ireland. The Troubles. No jobs, bombs going off. And the British government offers him a fortune, around $100 million, to build the factory there. Right on the line between the Catholic side and the Protestant side. Build cars, give people work, the peace. So in a wet field outside Belfast, they put up a factory to build a Californian dream car. Workers who'd never built a car in their lives, building one of the hardest cars ever attempted. And that stainless steel everybody loved? Turns out it shows every fingerprint, every scratch. The gullwing doors don't seal right. Panels don't line up. The cars come off the line half finished. DeLorean has to set up a second shop in America just to fix the cars before customers see them. And then there's the engine. Everybody expects a rocket. They get a wheezy V6 he shared with Volvo. The most futuristic looking car on Earth, and it's slow. Slower than a hot hatchback. Doesn't matter, he figures. The launch is gonna be huge. 1981, 25 grand a car. And the timing. Oh, the timing is a disaster. America's in a recession. Interest rates through the roof. Nobody's buying $25,000 toys. The cars start piling up. Unsold everywhere. The money. That $100 million and more. It's evaporating. The factory's bleeding cash by the day. And the British government, the people who bankrolled the whole thing, they've had enough. Late 1982, they pull the plug. They put the company into receivership. It's over. Unless John DeLorean can find $20-something million. Fast. From anywhere. This is the part of the story where the dream turns into a nightmare. Because a man shows up, says he can get the money, big money, quick money. And the deal isn't cars. The deal is cocaine. A suitcase full of it. Now, was he set up? Was he desperate? The FBI had been circling. There's a camera in the room. And there's John DeLorean, the golden boy of Detroit, looking at a case of cocaine. And he says the line that ends his life as he knew it. It's better than gold. The cuffs come out. 1982. It's on every front page of the world. DeLorean, drug bust. And the factory in Belfast? Done. Gone. 2,500 people out of work. Overnight. The dream car company collapses into nothing. About 9,000 cars ever built. That's it. Here's the twist nobody saw coming. In court, his lawyers prove it was a sting. Entrapment. The government dangled the deal in front of a drowning man. The jury acquits him. Not guilty. But you don't come back after that. The company's dead. The money's gone. The legend is a punchline. John DeLorean spends his last decades broke, in lawsuits, the great almost man of the car world. And the car? The slow, leaky, unloved car that bankrupted him? In 1985, a movie needs a machine that looks like it came from the future. And there's only one. Stainless steel, gullwing doors. They strap a flux capacitor in it and send it back in time. And suddenly, the failure is the most famous car on Earth, loved by people who will never know the story. John DeLorean wanted to build something that would outlast him. He just had no idea how. The man fell. The company died. But the dream? The dream hit 88 miles an hour and never came back. If this one got you, do me a favor. Subscribe. The whole channel runs on the stories the history book skipped. We already did Lamborghini's Revenge. There's a garage full more coming. I'll see you in the next one.